Except for the main Chinese actor, who's actually just a British guy in a Chinese mask.
That's beautiful.
Which is... at least I don't think he's actually Chinese. His name is John Bennett.
No, he's white.
That doesn't sound like a Chinese name to me.
Well, somebody can be white and Chinese. They can be from China.
No, he did the commentary, and he is deeply British.
That's
Like,
right.
Okay, I haven't listened to it actually.
Little Matt Smith.
but we're live.
Oh, we are?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Doctor Who Commentaries, where I force Sam to watch classic Doctor Who. We have Colin, a.k.a. the Whovian, joining us this evening.
Trigger warning, trigger warning.
Who has had what? You've had You've had a snow day recently, I heard.
Yesterday we had a snow day, today was a snow day too. We had a foot of snow, and it's the southwestern U.S.
That's weird, because we're in Illinois, where usually this time of year we would be snowed in our houses. The snow is the little bit of snow that we got is already melting.
Yeah, well, it's just the way this winter is working for some reason. When it's really cold in the southwest, it gets really warm in the northeast.
No,
I don't know.
everybody loves it.
Weather is weird. But tonight we're doing the first two episodes of Talons of Weng-Chiang, which may be the most racist Doctor Who episode ever.
Yeah, my favorite. Trigger warning.
Sam does not know what to expect. It's also one of my favorite Doctor Who episodes ever.
Jacob, are
No
you
correlation
saying...
between...
Plainly
Colin, I
because
thought-
it's Robert Holmes.
Yes, so no correlation between the racism and why it's good. It's just an unfortunate aspect of a really good story.
Like some yellow
Yeah,
face.
the production information on the DVD actually goes into a really good detail about like why they couldn't get an actual Chinese actor to play the racist bits.
Yeah. And there's also the way that Leela tends to refer to him as the yellow one.
She's a savage.
Yeah.
Sam, you remember Leela, right? We did Underworld, which was the quest is the quest is the quest is the quest.
Quest is the quest, the quest, the quest. I love the quest. And bringing back some older. What episode was that? That was like 5 or something, 10.
That was a while ago. That was I think that might have been our first Tom Baker episode. So not a really good.
Oh, what an introduction to Tom Baker.
What introduction indeed.
Yeah. So we're gonna start part 1.
I'm ready.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync. And this was originally broadcast in 1977.
Good old 1977.
The wonderful season 14, which I don't think has a bad episode, personally. In fact, all of them are pretty darn fantastic.
Yeah, I've done reviews for Hand of Fear and Face of Evil. Neither of them are out yet. I just because I have it on a weird backlog system, where I have some stuff held in backlog just in case I go through it, something happens.
Yeah.
But I think this might be my favorite story of the season. Fun fact: the conductor is played by Dudley Simpson, who's the music composer.
Yes, I knew that. That was like the one thing I knew about this.
If I would have known there'd be a puppet, I would have brought a puppet. I own several puppets.
And here we have probably the
Sam,
best supporting character ever.
Oh yeah, Jago. Also, the dummy's played by the Oompa Loompas from the 2005 Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same guy. He's this is the only guy who's been in Doctor Who, Star Trek, and Star Wars.
That's really impressive, actually.
That's how we connect the universes. Crossover.
And you just have to love Mr. Jago, because he's Jago.
Yes.
I'm not going to... I haven't listened to much of Jago and Litefoot, the spin-off series that Big Finish has done. I have the first season, and I've listened to it, and it's great.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd highly recommend it.
I forgot that there was a spin-off with them. One of the early...
Yeah, it's...
When was that made?
They started making it in 2010, and it's still going on. It's released in box sets. The box sets are $30 to download from Big Finish. And then except the first season, which is $20, and then there's an $8 pilot episode.
That costs money. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, that's it's steep.
It's like, oh, there are many women here, Mr. British guy. How do you know I did anything with any of them?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna... Sam, you know the story of the Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, vaguely.
That's what this rips off.
Oh.
Okay, so I know I've only been here for like 5 minutes, but I actually have to go eat dinner really quick. I should be back within like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
I will be right back. I know I always jump out, but it's, dinner time here.
Time zones are evil.
Yeah, they're awful. So I will be back. I'm just going to leave it running, and hopefully I'll return before the end of episode 1.
Mixed up in the truck.
That's very true. When I first saw this, I didn't believe that guy was in Yellowface.
Oh no, I saw it right away. It's noticeable.
Well, that's because we told you he was going to be in Yellowface.
No, I can tell. Like, when I saw that, I was like, yep, that's in Yellowface. Yellowface. Old Yellowface. Good old Yellowface. I remember my Yellowface days.
And could you believe that almost all of this story was done in the studio?
Nice.
And the TARDIS! And Robert Holmes made his worst writing decision as putting Leela in more clothing.
Oh, nice.
Laurie Whitehouse is being pissed.
You're glitching out, Jago.
I know, my brother's playing video games. Third story, the first two. I can't tell if you're nodding or are you just sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like.
Surprise, I'm just going to eat it up here.
Nice. Don't make loud eating noises, because that's triggering to some people.
So you get to all enjoy me eating pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Eating pizza.
Mm.
Christopher Benjamin is Jago. He steals the show.
Pretty much everyone in this story does.
Yeah.
This is
This is probably Robert Holmes at his best.
Definitely.
The only bad decision that he made was to put Leela in a period outfit.
Great.
I'm trying to think if there are any Robert Holmes stories I like more than this. And maybe Time Warrior?
Time Warrior has its problems. What else has he done that I really like?
Ark in Space.
Ark in Space is amazing. Pyramids of Mars is great.
Oh, Pyramid.
We forgot the line. Have you been drinking, Casey? No. Well, it's better time to start.
That's nice.
Let's see. What can I say about this story? So,
I completely forgot just how long this story goes on before the Doctor is introduced.
Well, he's already been introduced, but you've only gotten like one scene with him.
Oh.
And now we have evil puppets.
Oh man, not again.
When was the last time we had evil puppets, Sam?
Wait, did we
that
actually
have been
before? Or was it?
I think we might have. Let me just do a quick check.
Yeah.
Well, we had evil. Last time we had evil Dracula robots.
Yeah. Doctor Who is one crazy show.
Have you seen the chase all the way through yet, Colin, or no?
No, I'm only 2 episodes into the Space Museum. Surprisingly enough, it's probably one of my favorite Hartnells so far. There's a controversial opinion.
Yeah, I know Rob Shearman does a really good job explaining why the story works on the DVD.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. I like that it kind of plays with time. Like, I just love the concept of them.
Look at the ninja skills. That's
Funny thing
good.
is, all those were actual Chinese actors, except one of them. I think one of them happens to be Korean.
Oh.
No one was gonna notice. And I just offended the Asian community who's watching this, probably.
uh,
My apologies.
oh man,
And
Jacob's
of course,
lucky.
they think that it's the Doctor who did it.
Jacob, you're lucky you don't get people constantly asking you why you don't put the video in the episode in the video. I do reactions to Steven Universe, and people always ask me, "Where's the episode? Where's
It's
the
like,
episode?" In the
I
video?
can't.
I can't do it. It's illegal. Every episode, and somebody did it in
What
Portugal.
if the Doctor says, "Oh, Leela wasn't gonna kill that guy. She was just showing some girlish enthusiasm."
Okay, now this is a scene that legitimately made me wonder how they did it. I know it's
If I
probably
remember
pretty.
correctly, if I remember correctly, it's actually really good green screen.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, no, we just sort of threw away a chair.
Magic! Wow.
One of the few very impressive effects in the classic series.
Yeah, this is the same episode with the giant rat.
What?
Oh, right. There's that.
Master Splinter.
Yeah, so this was all done with a green screen and like 3 different black tables.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it looks really good.
It does.
Yeah.
It's great effects, honestly.
This is why I think David Maloney might be my second favorite director of Doctor Who, because he knows how to hide stuff. My favorite, of course, is Douglas Camfield.
I'm not really knowledgeable when it comes to
I can usually tell a good director from a bad director, because a good director will know exactly when to cut to different shots, whereas a bad director will usually leave the camera rolling, like just a little too long.
You know, I have like zero knowledge about how to compose a shot or anything like that. Which is why in my reviews the shortest section is always when I talk about the direction, because I'm like, it looks nice, so sure.
Oh look, blood!
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're travelers. I heard they were actually considering using this costume for the rest of Tom Baker's run.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would love to. I'd love to have seen at least one more appearance from it, just because it's such a nice costume.
It is really nice. We all know that the best thing that the BBC does is period dramas, so.
Unless, you know, it's Delta and the Bannerman, whereas everything looks wrong.
Oh, Delta and the Bannerman. I'm through with that story. I reviewed it. It's done.
I want to burn the copy.
Oh, God, I hate it so much.
If I could trade those 3 episodes in for 3 missing episodes, I would.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Probably from Evil of the Daleks.
Yeah. Or I'd love at least one episode from Fury from the Deep, because we have nothing that survives.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when Class was announced. Jacob got trolled.
Oh yeah, everyone was thinking, oh, it's gonna be a new missing. They've found some more missing episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
And then, you know, they didn't.
Of course you do, Doctor. I love how he's just like, I'm so impressed with your Chinese. You can say hello.
Yeah. I wish they could have put a little bit of subtitles in here so we knew what they were saying. Like, I know ni hao is hello, but everything else is just sort of gobbledygook. That actress, fun fact, was at the time of this was 91 years old.
Wow.
Yikes! Wow, that's old. She's really that's fine.
And a lot of the wrinkles on her and the hair was a lot of like prosthetics.
Oh. Yeah, 91-year-old and he had to put prosthetics on him. That's pretty funny.
Plainly, her hair was too black.
Oh.
One of the things I really like about this story is how even the tiny characters who only show up once still give really good performances.
A complaint against this man. The lady and gentleman here swear they saw him in Talons.
I love how they go to like the one guy who's Chinese.
I know, I was gonna say, like, if I were him, I'd just be like, so you assume I know him just because I'm Chinese? You're racist.
Well, you know, he does pretty much call it out later when the doctor's like, hold on, I know who you are. I've seen you before.
Oh, wait, he just said, I understand we all look the same.
No, we didn't.
Are you taking this matter seriously, Sergeant? We are, sir. Will you picture the man?
I love how he's like, I don't think this guy's sane. Are you sure?
Man, that's the office right there.
So you notice the doctor and Leela are both looking away, and the camera zooms in to reveal a little plastic gem.
Is he dead?
Show us a trick! Dead man!
And of course, he actually was in league with this guy. So.
Yeah.
The moral of the story: all Chinese people do know each other.
All Chinese people know each other.
Moral of the story.
Scorpion venom. Highly concentrated scorpion venom. It killed him almost instantly. The tongue of the black scorpion.
You know, you'd think they would have noticed that when the guy came in.
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious.
We all know that the London police just don't give a crap in this episode.
Well, they don't the police don't give a crap anyway.
No.
I know. Whoever's like, oh no, a man died, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh no, a man died.
Oh no.
Well, at least it gets us to meet Professor Litefoot, the other star of the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Organize a post-mortem on one of analysis of the organs. Well, naturally, the tongue of the black scorpion is here in London. You're going to need all the help you can get. Now cut on the news I say, now.
Yeah, I'll listen to you. I don't know who you are.
I just love how quick the doctor's able to figure things out. He's just like, oh, I know exactly what's going on here.
I love how he calls the stagehand like Twinkle Twinkle.
Everyone gone? Just up, sir. I hope those girls go straight home to their ditch. That he was, sir. With all this in the papers. 9 minutes to know, you know. 9? There's some fellow in here earlier blaming Chang, of all people, for some girl's disappearance. Oh, just vanished off the streets they have. Mostly in this area, too.
That's a massive cigar.
Yes.
Nothing good, Casey, nothing good. Not a stone 17. Oh, that says in the tape, right? That could be Jolly Jack at work again. Jolly Jack. What about Mr. Jago? The horrendous hyperbole of Grub Street, Casey.
All of Jago's alliterations are amazing.
Stop it. Cut it on now. I'll wait for you.
Would you believe that this was almost all of this episode, except some of the exterior scenes at Litefoot's house later on, were done in the studio?
Pretty cool. Oh man, nice puppet. Where'd you get it?
Oh look, it moved! Wait, how did you not notice that moved?
I don't know.
That was right.
Is this ever explained? Because I don't remember this ever being explained.
I think we're supposed to connect it that it's Mr. Sin that's doing all the killings.
I see, but I don't
Also, because Mr. Sin is maybe because it's like part Mr. Sin is part pig.
Oh yeah.
I had an idea that his dummy was a midget dressed up, but it's just an ordinary fence dog.
Ha!
How we goes look down the cellar, Mr.
Joke.
Of course, yes, of course. When I promise to do something, determination, got it done. After you.
Yes, yes, yes. You go first. I'm too important for the plot.
So what's like this Weng-Chiang?
A very pleasant company.
Well, he has some talons.
Poisonous.
Yeah. And they'll shred your flesh.
Or as it says on the back of the box, the talons of Weng-Chiang are reaching out to shred the human race.
Oh yes, it does.
Do you actually have the DVD for this one?
Yep.
I don't. I don't collect DVDs.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at my DVD collection and think, you know what? All this money could have gone to something different, and I don't care.
Like the Lego Doctor Who set. Find it at a store near you.
I probably can't find it in a store near me, but whatever.
Who the devil are you, sir? I'm the doctor.
Find online.
On self-anthology, I lost it.
Litefoot.
I'm suggesting a drowning case. Fish from the river. He wasn't drowned. Yeah. Look at his marks, an animal. Exactly right.
That just sort of into the shot like he's there.
Chisel-like incisors, a rodent? Yes, but that's impossible with the size of them. Have you established the cause of death? Yes, it's another evidence thing. All this happened after him. He was killed by a knife in the heart.
He was stabbed. Another rodent ate him.
That's what
I was half expecting the line from The Empty Child. There wasn't a cause of death. They're not dead.
Oh, the empty child. Back when Moffat knew how to write a climactic two-parter and didn't give up halfway through.
Doctor. Everybody glances over him. He's a good doctor.
The most annoying thing about Moffat these days is that he still can do it. Like, Heaven Sent.
Heaven Sent proves that. Heaven Sent is one of the best episodes of the new series in general.
Absolutely. But then he just kind of says, I don't want to do part 2.
And he only knows how to write one villain. Like, the one, like, they always have a gimmick to them. Always a gimmick.
Oh look, an axe!
It's a tomahawk. That's going to be good.
Hey guys, I've got an axe.
That doesn't count, Sam, that's twice as deadly.
Axe, now to store near you.
This guy's probably a stormtrooper.
Would you try to attract my...
Star Wars was good. It was great.
What's this?
Alright, the doctor doesn't want Leela killing people, yet he gave her that blow tube in her outfit.
I love how the doctor is just like, oh, I was in danger, then kill everyone you like.
Yeah, just murder's fine as long as it's to protect me.
What is it?
I mean, I won't kill someone to protect Leela, but
Is this where they took the body?
Yes.
You know, speaking of Louise Jameson, you know she started to try her hand at writing Doctor Who.
What?
Really?
Yeah, she co-wrote a Doctor Who story.
Which one?
For Big Finish in the Fourth Doctor range that she
How-
also starred in.
How is it?
I don't know. I don't have it yet.
Wait, Jacob, are you reviewing audios on your blog or no?
Yes. My blog is everything.
Everything.
Speaking of blog, I followed you on Hoovy and Zamino, Colin.
Yeah, I just got that yesterday. Wesley was telling me about it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that sounds like fun."
I should get it, but I'm not. I like Doctor Who, but I'm not a huge fan.
It's good, but you have to find the good stuff. You have to usually scroll through a lot of pictures of David Tennant.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Or for some reason, Merlin, like,
Type my sweet prince.
it's like dedicate a whole social networking site just to one thing, and of course people are going to start posting about different
Yeah.
bothersome.
Look, it's a rodent of unusual size.
Master Splinter. I'm gonna go get something to drink after I rate this episode, so I'm pretty dehydrated.
That was part 1, ending with a rodent of unusual size.
It was pretty good. Master Splinter.
Sam, what would you give it out of 10?
I would give it 8 out of 10. 8 giant rodents out of 10.
8 out of 10? I'd give it 10 out of 10. Colin?
Atmospheric, smartly written, 10 out of 10.
Well, I gotta go snack. See ya.
So yeah, Hoovy and Zamino it's great to find, because even though there's a bunch of Hoovians who are the David Tennant fangirls,
Oh.
but there are, I'm part of a chat for, doing weekly discussions on Big Finish and books, and it is great.
Yeah, I'm still trying to, figure out all the aspects of it. But
Yeah.
it's interesting.
You'll usually have people, there's also, weird stuff. People don't always post stuff related to Doctor Who.
Yeah, I was talking about that, how I've seen a lot of stuff about, Merlin, and somebody posted something about Big Hero 6. Like, what? Why?
This doesn't... You can report that and they will take it down, because it's not related to Doctor Who. Keep it in its correct section.
Yeah, but they even said, they were like, I know this isn't related to Doctor Who, but it's really cool. And I'm like, then why are you posting it? But...
Because... The good thing is I haven't ever come across, and I haven't come across anything that's gone too far, because they have a specific nothing risque, because they're trying to make it for all ages.
Probably a good idea then.
Yeah.
I mean, when you consider that Doctor Who is a family program. That a lot.
That's why on my blog I've tried to keep it PG. I wrote a review for the book Transit, which dropped the F-bomb 10 times.
A Doctor Who book?
Yes.
Darn.
By the same guy who wrote Remembrance of the Daleks.
Ben Aronovich is great.
Not this one. This one has its problems. It has vivid depictions of fellatio.
Ugh.
It's just no.
I don't want to read that. What? Especially in Doctor Who. Please tell me the Doctor isn't involved in that.
No, but the Doctor does curse a couple times, but I don't think he gets that bad.
Okay.
It's the companion who's involved in it.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank goodness it's not Ace.
Which Doctor is that from?
McCoy.
Oh.
It's
Then I really
a Virgin book.
Involved in
It's a Virgin book.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of the books I found are a lot more adult than
Transit. I read Iceberg, which also has depictions of sexual actions, but it's not nearly as in depth Like, I went into the review, it focused more on the emotion behind it than the physical act itself.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
where
like
it works
I'm not really like squeamish when it comes to that thing. Like, this is one of my favorite movies.
Transit would make anyone who's sane squeamish with some of the things that it depicts.
Well, yeah, it's like it's not that that sort of thing makes me uncomfortable, but in Doctor Who it makes me uncomfortable because it's Doctor Who. It's like, ugh, no. But
I mean, I like Dark Doctor Who. I love McCoy. I love season 26.
Oh yeah, it's great.
That's why, that was the introduction for Sam for the classic series. I showed him all of season 26.
Yeah, I do think that that's a really good place to start, just because it's probably the closest you're gonna get to the new series.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I have read The Taking of Planet 5, which is a Doctor Who book, and it's sort of a sequel to Image of the Fendal, but not really. And it's
who wrote it? Is the question.
The book.
Yeah.
It's crap. It was written by two people, Simon something Jones.
Yeah, no.
And Mark something. I can't remember exactly.
I'm back. Hello.
All right. That'll be interesting to read because I'm going through all the books in order, in like printed order.
Okay.
So like, I'm currently reading Blood Heat, which is really cool.
Don't jump on my phone.
But now that we're back, we can continue with Weng-Chiang.
I gotta get the next episode up.
Yeah. Funny thing is, there's a sequel to this in the books, with the Fourth Doctor and Romana 1.
Romana 1.
I don't know who that character. Oh, Kiki.
Miss her.
My bad.
Especially when we watch episodes with Walla Ward.
Yeah. By the time we get when we do Romana, we're doing the Key to Time in order.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Like I have a couple of arcs in order. I have Trial of a Time Lord in order to be done in order, and then E-Space Trilogy and Key to Time all done in order.
Yeah. Key to Time is good. It starts good and then kind of goes downhill towards the end, but
yeah.
But the Rebus Operation is probably one of my favorite Tom Baker stories.
It's
Kiki.
And that's simply just because of the line where he says it's Romana or Fred.
This is my stuff.
Okay, and then she replies, "Okay, call me Fred then."
So I really wish that throughout the entire season, Romana was just Fred.
What are you talking about?
The Key to Time, which is
great.
Off from this story, but
yes. So on to part 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync. Man. But yeah, this episode has more of the rodent of unusual size.
Master Splitter.
Funny thing is, the puppet that they used is actually blue.
Yes?
Yeah, it's a blue puppet.
Huh.
that's weird.
Is it a good puppet or bad puppet?
It's a bad puppet. It is hilarious.
It's pretty bad.
Yikes.
I can deal with the bad effects here and there. Look at it, giant puppet.
Yeah.
Now Robert Holmes does the smart thing and has Leela be the one who's attacked.
Yeah. See, Tom Baker, they weren't running away from the rat itself. They were just running away from the bad special effects. They were like, I'm not working with this thing. No.
I've done this for 3 years. I deserve better.
Yeah.
I also love how she calls the police the Blue Guards.
Yeah. She likes referring to people by color, doesn't she? Like, oh,
She does.
And, I guess, skin color and a racist sense. Now, I can't remember, is it this episode or episode 3 where the cliffhanger is just the massive Phantom of the Opera ripoff?
I want to say it's I want to say it's this one. I might be wrong.
think it is. I could be wrong though, but it's a really atmospheric scene. It's really good. But complete rip off of Phantom of the Opera.
But then again, that was the thing that they did at the time, and that's what made Doctor Who go so well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at season 13, where it's like every episode was just
Yeah. You have Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Knockoff of a horror movie.
Yeah. Invasion of the Body Snatchers was done twice in that season.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, Zygons and androids.
And then the most obvious with the Brain of Morbius, which is actually...
We've already seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the Brain of Morbius. I haven't seen it in forever. I really need to rewatch it.
You've got the information, but no one's signed the information on server. Professor Lightfoot left a message for his own.
Funny thing is, that character becomes a major character in the Jago and Litefoot spin-off. Which is really fun.
I just realized I was eating my pizza off of 3 different paper plates.
So. Maximum.
That was a pretty good burn there.
It was.
Yeah.
Basically just called him a woman.
Yeah! And he takes it lying down.
Yeah, he doesn't even mention it.
It's like, oh down! No.
Oh my god, what a terrible Chinese mask.
Yikes.
I apologize. After this.
I love Chang's breakdown near the end of the story.
Oh yeah. That's always fun.
Kind of like
I originally saw the story when I was like 12,
version.
and just his breakdown near the end like kind of terrified me.
It's like, yeah.
Best drug PSA ever.
See, it was really smart of this story because after he sort of like his first exit from the story, I didn't think he was going to come back at all, and then he just shows up again, and I was like, oh, wow, classic Doctor Who surprised me.
You have Leela dressed in more clothes than usual, probably to appease Mary Whitehouse.
Yeah.
Who?
Yet, you have the opium den.
Nice.
Mary Whitehouse can never be pleased.
Yeah. Okay, Sam, so Mary Whitehouse was this woman who criticized children's television. And she famously was like, "Oh, Doctor Who is the worst thing ever because it's not good, not for kids. It's too bad for kids. It's too violent. It'll give kids bad ideas."
I mean, I know after watching Doctor Who, I want to shoot up a school.
Which episode? Okay, we don't talk about Fear Her, Sam.
But is it really as bad as Love and Monsters? I don't think so.
Oh, they're both bad. Oh god.
You know, I didn't.
No, it has a really honestly. One of the things I like about Fear Her is David Tennant's performance. It's one of the first times where he doesn't. It's one of the few times where he doesn't really feel like a Peter Davison ripoff.
I think the cat stole the show.
Yeah. See, I pretty much wiped almost all of Fear Her from my memory because I hated it so much. But yeah, you know, surprisingly, I didn't think there would ever be any way to do Love and Monsters right. But actually, I think the Torchwood episode Random Shoes kind of does it right. Like,
yeah,
it is, but
yeah, Torchwood gets really good in season 2, and Children of Earth is really good. Season 1 has
Children of Earth is great.
Children of Earth is probably some of the best television I've ever seen.
And here's our Phantom. Though his name isn't Eric.
Man, Children of Earth.
His name might also not actually be Weng-Chiang.
No. What are you saying that Chinese gods don't exist, Colin?
No, I was
don't exist.
I was foreshadowing what's going to happen later in the episode.
Chinese gods.
And like episode 5 or 6.
Funny thing is, the guy that plays Weng-Chiang also plays Morbius.
Ah,
Really?
Yeah, they're the same guy.
Can hear it now.
interesting.
I loved the voice of Morbius in that story. God, I really need to watch that story again because I have nothing. I remember nothing but absolutely adoring it. So I need to watch it again.
Yeah, whenever Terrence, the combination of Terrence Dix and Robert Holmes is just amazing.
Yeah.
If you troubles us furthermore, I will deal with him personally. We're wasting time. Come.
I need a woman.
Did lie.
Yeah, what if that was the twist at the end of the story, that all of it was just he was looking for the perfect woman, just didn't find her?
That would be hilarious.
I'm sure there should be a parody of the Talons of Weng-Chiang that just ends like that.
It's like, I just wanted to be loved.
But all of these women were just awful.
I didn't touch them. They committed suicide thinking I was going to do naughty things to them. I even gave them a pizza.
You're
What
gonna
did we
be
say?
the feminist, Jacob.
What did we say about sex in Doctor Who? That's no.
Now, sex
No.
in Torchwood, however, God, the sex gas.
Well, Torchwood is just sexy fun times with aliens.
Torchwood is not Doctor Who, so I'm okay with it being. Well, actually, it's way too over-sexualized, but
I wonder.
I mean, look at the second episode of Torchwood. That's all I have to say.
I hope class is. Oh God, no.
Which is an episode that everyone seems to hate, and I actually found it really enjoyable, personally.
I don't remember much of Torchwood, but I remember Children of Earth. It's
Children of Earth.
Children of Earth is one of those things that doesn't leave your mind.
No, it was like in episode 4 of Children of Earth, I was like, this is super dark. How can it get darker? And then episode 5, I was like, oh, like that. It's such a that's
It's like, no, not the feels. You know, Russell T Davies got his start in one of the Virgin New Adventures, which pretty much could have been adapted into a Torchwood episode with the amount of adult content it has. I haven't read it, but I've listened to the audio, and even though the audio's toned down, I wouldn't show it to little kids for fear of scarring them for life.
Yeah. No, but with Torchwood, it's like if you were to remove all the sex from the first 2 seasons, it's pretty much just no worse than Doctor Who. But like Children of Earth is it's just fundamentally too dark to show to children. Like, that's why it's so good.
Yeah, well, yeah, there are some episodes I don't think you can remove the sex from. I don't think you can remove a lot of the relationships from the episode Adam from season 2.
That's
the one
true.
where the guy like. And that's probably my favorite episode of the season in general, just because what it does.
Yeah. You know, I think my favorite episode of Torchwood is actually Adrift, which was pretty late in season 2. Apart from Children of Earth, of course, which is, like, untouchable. But yeah, I haven't actually watched Miracle Day yet. I just recently...
a friend of mine watched it. I've been told avoid it like the plague. So,
Really?
Yeah, I doubt it's that bad, because it's still got, you know, Barrowman, Miles, and Gwen's husband. I can't remember the actor's name.
Yeah.
Speaking of Torchwood, the guy that plays Owen on Torchwood was recently in the miniseries version of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None as Blore. And it was...
Kind of hated Owen. It was Tasha's departure that really got me, because I actually managed to avoid spoilers and didn't know that was going to happen to either of them, so I was just crushed when that happened to Tosh.
I hated Owen until I saw his backstory.
That was actually pretty... Yeah. But I've always liked Tosh.
I don't remember much of Torchwood. It was just, like, a long time ago I watched it.
You're not, sir. Henry Gordon, Jago, at the end of a long day, so if you
Must be
kindly...
like middle school. Wow.
You know what's hilarious? What's really funny is seeing Jago and Lightfoot interact with Colin Baker's doctor.
Ooh.
Just
I'm just trying to picture this right now, and
I've only seen the one in the one part of the last adventure where they met up, and it was hilarious. It was probably one of the best parts of that entire set.
yeah.
Because you have Jago. Oh, and this scene, the magic scene.
Bird.
Just watch Tom Baker's eyes. He can play a trumpet piece through a bowl of live goldfish.
That's impressive.
And trumpet voluntary is not an easy piece. I should know.
Mm.
He's like, I can't be hypnotized. I'm asleep now.
I can't disagree. Remember.
More easily influenced than I would, I have a will of iron. What the dickens am I talking about?
You're a cab driver, and that's mine.
Yes, there was a fellow burst in and accosted Mr. Chang between shows.
What do you want?
Something about his Emma, a lady friend, no doubt.
Emma Bullock, his wife, she disappeared last night. Does Mr. Chang by any chance to a vanishing lady?
Not by any chance suggesting that Mr. Chang has anything to do with these.
Oh, wait. Chang gave up his entire plan to me.
Mm-hmm.
I found this.
In the cellar.
Though you'd think Chang would have taken the glove away from him.
I'd like to see.
Mm.
Yeah. But hey, plot holes, they don't matter in a story.
You know, with that exterior shot of the cab going past the hay, that hay was put there because there was a car parked on the street. So they dumped a ton of hay on the thing.
Instead of just saying, hello, could you kindly move your car, please?
No, well, we're
Well,
gonna.
it was a night shoot, so they couldn't.
Oh.
And Weng-Chiang is holding his rice cake MacGuffin.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Is that racist?
No. It was either that or bar soap.
Yeah. It does look like a rice cake. Yeah. I really like that we don't actually see Weng-Chiang's face until really late in the story, and then we only see it once. Just, you know, because there are so many monsters that
Have good faces that could do really good face reveals. But
Yeah,
then again, it goes with the Phantom of the Opera ripoff, where you don't really see the whole horror of the Phantom's face until the end of the play / book / film / whatever version of the story you're experiencing.
I've
Yeah.
never once seen Phantom of the Opera. In any form.
Oh, it's this scene! The meat scene!
Oh, this is...
Meat scene. What's the meat scene? Ooh, meat.
Well, you see that table of meat,
I see that table of
Right?
meat. Uh-huh.
and look at what Leela's doing to the meat.
Oh, she's eating the meat.
And Lightfoot is like, yeah, take a plate and a fork. I don't know what to do.
You know what? Lila would eat my meat.
See, this is where British
So-
hospitality can be a problem.
I'm so glad.
Would you care for a knife or
A knife or a fork.
It's a good knife.
It's a good knife.
It's a good knife.
Yes, I'll join you. That doesn't work.
just do?
Oh man. That does not look like a rice cake. It is a bar soap.
Funny thing is that in an audio drama where the fourth Doctor goes back and meets up with Jago and Lightfoot, but with Romana, Romana goes up to have dinner at Lightfoot's house, and he's coming, doesn't put out any silverware. And it's Mary Tam's Romana, so you can imagine the reactions. Wouldn't be civilized.
I really wish Mary Tam had at least done one more season.
She does have a season. She did do a season of audios before her tragic passing. Of all the recent deaths of Doctor Who, she was probably the most tragic because she was the youngest. She was only 60 years old when she died.
Wow, how did she die?
The thing that takes all Doctor Who actors in the end, cancer. So yeah. Oh, and you have the ghost.
Oh, ghost. Spooky.
I don't remember this at all.
I remember it because it's weirdly out of place. It's supposed to be like represent the energies of the dead women. Because you know what Weng-Chiang does at the end with his women.
La 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 la. Oh, no spoilers. Spoiler alert.
No spoilers.
Thanks.
Napkin. I don't like it's still like you. I just want to give you a little bit of manners. I think this episode is the one where they attack Lightfoot's house.
Yeah, it is.
I could have swore he was a Chinese.
You know you have a good story when the cliffhangers all sort of blend together.
I love how they refer to them, I love how he says he's a Chinese. He's not Chinese, he's a Chinese.
Asian.
It's period dialect. I've got to ask, how far are you in AP US history, now that I think of it? Because we are through World War I. Oh look, a shadow!
Ooh, spooky.
Is it this?
What did you think about the Christmas episode?
Me?
Yeah.
The Husbands of River Song?
The husbands of
Yeah.
I thought it was actually pretty good, personally.
It was.
I know. I watched it like at my grandmother's house, and I'm sitting through it. I'm about 20 minutes in. It's like, this is weird. Why am I enjoying myself? It's a Christmas episode.
Don't hate it. Yeah, no, I watched it the day after Christmas, so I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, but I was like, you know, this is pretty good. And I really hope that this is the end of River Song's character, because the ending was perfect, I think, for...
yeah, the audios are using her now, so it's probably the end of her character.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a camel!
Oh.
Oh no, it is this episode.
Hey, never looked a gift horse in the mouth.
Great. I wish I had one of those horse masks.
Wait, so this is supposed to be Weng-Chiang, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just in the car with Lee Sen-Chang? Or did I
think that was I think that was a period of time ago.
Okay. Because just the way it was filmed, it made it seem like it was really...
Tom Baker does some for the camera.
My wide-angle lens was about to burst. That was a bit closer to Tom Baker's face than I ever wanted to get personally.
That's gonna be my nightmare today.
Whee!
Tarzan! Peekaboo!
Oh.
Whoa!
To quote Phantom of the Opera, well, these things do happen.
I've never seen it.
Well, the famously, like in the first scene, the Phantom like makes the scenery fall down. It's like, oh, these things do happen, and it's like it's just a hilarious sequence. I've never seen the film, but I saw the version that was filmed at Royal Albert Hall in Britain.
I've just never seen it. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know who it was. He didn't introduce himself. I love how everyone refers to Jago as Henry Gordon Jago.
Oh, super.
Or is this the one with the weird outdoor cliffhanger?
No, this is okay. No, so this is the cliffhanger with Leela in the house.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, it is. I'm remembering.
You know you have a good story when you can't remember which order the cliffhangers come in.
Yeah. You know, I just finished watching Planet of Giants, and I have to say, episode 2 probably has one of the best cliffhangers I've ever seen.
That's the drain, right?
Yeah, because that was the first time I've ever legitimately been like, how are the Doctor and Susan going to get out of this? Like, because we don't actually see them.
Yeah.
You just see.
But that was.
Like, yeah.
I like that episode.
Let's see. Let's see. So, what would you rate it, Sam?
9 out of 10. It was good.
I'm going to continue with my 10 out of 10 rating because, again, this is Talons of Weng-Chiang. And
I'll
you,
agree.
Colin?
I'll
You'll agree?
Because if I say anything lower than that, then the Doctor Who fandom will crucify me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
you're gonna crucify
No, this
me.
isn't one that I would show to New Who fans.
No, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Show
God.
Pyramid from Mars. I really like that one. I'm a New Who fan. David Tennant's my favorite Doctor.
Mm.
I'm joking. I like Christopher Eccleston.
who is your favorite Doctor, Sam?
Christopher Eccleston or Matt Smith. Or no, Capaldi. I like Capaldi a lot. Capaldi or Eccleston.
What's so great about Capaldi is he's the first Doctor we've had in a while that, even if the episode's bad, he is amazing.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Pretty much. And I think he's only had like 2 or 3 bad episodes so far.
Yeah.
I mean, In the Forest of the Night, Sleep No More.
Which I don't hate as much as some people.
You know, I don't really hate In the Forest of the Night. I just think it was like kind of just pointless. Because in the end, you're like, so the Doctor didn't do anything, and we were never in any danger.
Yeah.
But,
It has
and then it
some
was
nice.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have Hellbent and Sleep No More, which, again, Sleep No More, I don't hate it as much as people are saying it's the worst episode of Doctor Who ever.
I don't agree with that.
Do you guys not remember Love and Monsters?
Oh God, no.
Like, have you never seen Love and Monsters? Have you never seen Time in the Ronnie? Have you never seen Delta in the friggin' Bannerman?
Have you ever seen Fear?
Anyways,
Enough ranting about a bad story. Let's get back to a good one.
Yeah.
yes, so, part 3. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync!
I just Jacob, better rewriting than you should do my own monster.
What?
Yep.
So Sam, I've never asked you, what do you think about this theme music?
I like it.
You like the Tom Baker titles?
I like it. You can dig it, yo.
Would you believe that there's an American children's TV show who pretty much verbatim ripped off that title sequence?
What? What is it?
I don't remember. It's like the Good Dinosaur or something. Or something to do with a dinosaur.
No.
I've seen these pictures where it's like there's this American TV kids show, like cartoon kids show, that the opening sequence ripped off the Bernard Lodge Doctor Who title sequence, and it's very obvious. Like it's pretty much like they took the time tunnel and the like both versions of the time tunnel and put an Instagram filter on it.
Look it up. See what it is, Jacob. You have the internet.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
And then quickly pushes.
And
like-
that
It's
doll.
an evil doll.
Oh! Grab some meat on the way out.
Would you believe that Louise Jameson did all her own stunts?
Ooh.
I'd believe it.
Don't you just love Yellowface?
There's like
Looked out. He said he'd seen a Chinaman outside the window.
you jump through it.
Something like that.
Stay here. Here! Here, no! Ice!
Sure, criminal in the front of it. You think the Bengal, the Russians will attack a man in his own home.
Well, they were Chinese, I think.
Chinese. No, they were Chinese Europeans.
Wolverine?
That's some pretty valuable things here. That painted last. Not that Chinese puzzle box.
Oh yes, the giant cabinet. This will be very important later.
It's very important.
Oh, important cabinet.
Parting gift from the Emperor.
Technology disciplines. Ah! Got it. Of course, that's the answer.
What the dickens are you raving about, Doctor?
Weng-Chiang.
Weng-Chiang.
Weng-Chiang. I do got that girl Venus in the days.
How many times can we say Weng-Chiang in this episode? Let's find out. We're at 3 so far. Just
We are at 3.
A little Weng-Chiang in the corner. Yes.
If only this were to be edited later, we could have like a tally up in the corner. Just ding.
Yeah, but I do these simply so I don't have to edit because editing.
I didn't do it. Especially when you edit out all of my stuff, Jacob.
Yeah, Sam.
I gave him like 20 minutes of footage.
Next time I have you make it 30 minutes. Meat cleaver.
Meat cleaver!
Now it's turning into Sweeney Todd.
What kind of meat is that, do you suppose?
This episode has like a meat thing.
I could make a really, really awful, sick, dark joke, but
Do it.
I'm not gonna.
Do it.
Nah. The moment's gone.
I promise you shall have the great cabinet of Weng-Chiang before another dawn.
I have
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, there we go. Yep. Let's throw the meat into the hole.
Simple size. What they don't realize is that that's human meat.
That's what?
I was making a joke that it's human meat because this is pretty much this is basically homaging all of the Victorian Penny Dreadfuls, and you can't have a Victorian Penny Dreadful homage without Sweeney Todd.
Some delicious human meat.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say, so that's what happened to those missing women.
This is kind of the perfect episode to make, like, jabs at feminists, isn't it? Just because of all how...
It is.
Because you this, and then any episode with Mel.
That's true. I don't hate Mel as much as a lot of people do. I think Mel's...
I like her more after listening to some of the audios, because Big Finish makes everything better.
That's what everyone says, is that she's, like, super redeemed by the audio series.
The audios and the books do it, too.
You're not even rolling trapeze.
So Weng-Chiang had his little temper tantrum.
Oh no, poor baby.
You know, I would be really happy if Chang didn't know why he needed the women, because then that would mean he's just like, God, what are you doing down here, you freak?
That's great.
And the doctor's defacing that nice tablecloth.
Doctor.
I love how Litefoot doesn't mention it. He's like,
Sleeps for...
So already 9 and this is going on the list.
See, this funny thing is you'd think that the Jago and Litefoot spinoff wouldn't be a detective story because Litefoot's a pathologist and Jago's a theater manager. Neither of them have any experience with detective work.
Great.
and yet they still make pretty darn good detectives.
They do.
They do.
That's the challenge. This is the line. Death. Alice.
Why don't you just say that Chang did it? That would really solve a lot of this padding. But it's a 6-parter, so of course it has to be padded.
Right.
Yeah. Funny thing is, there isn't much padding in this one. I feel like you can't really cut much out.
I don't know. I think if you look deep into it, there are a lot of things that you can cut out, but...
Oh, sweet.
It's more of a why would you want to, because even though they're flawed, they're in scenes.
I don't know. A lot of the padding does the right thing that padding should do, and it's like...
Oh, remember, the Doctor would never use a gun ever, ever. He's the man who never would.
I never...
Except when he would.
Lies.
That's the Doctor for you.
He's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take some people down.
You know, I'll pass the. I never used a gun in my life.
The original thought in my head was a little bit more vulgar than that, but I tried to appease the feminists. If you know what I'm getting at.
Oh, it's a horse. Oh, horses are amazing. They're like giant dogs. Oh, who the hell are you? Why are you wearing yellow face?
I think this woman is supposed to be a prostitute.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's never stated, but the subtext is there.
Then Chang's just like, no one will miss her.
Glowing eyes.
You have an eye problem, man? You alright? Yeah, you alright, man? Come with me.
There's something just so unsettling about the concept of mind control.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And if you've seen Jessica Jones, then you know what I mean.
I haven't gotten to it yet, so no spoilers.
Oh my god, Jessica Jones is amazing, and David Tennant is incredible. And that's all.
Yeah. Again, another thing about Jessica Jones. There's been a lot of Jessica Jones stuff on Whoopie's Meal because it's got David Tennant in it. And everyone's like, oh, David Tennant, David Tennant.
David Tennant is the man. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's so attractive.
But David Tennant is nothing like the Doctor and Jessica Jones, and if you're expecting that, then you're wrong. He's freaking terrifying.
You have the old theater, you have the old us who are like, ha ha ha, let's just...
What are they even laughing at?
Someone cracked a joke, probably.
Hey, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Haha, good one, Margaret.
The very first... Either that, or it could have been the very first That's What She Said joke. That is now canon.
Oh shit, nice prostitute.
Well, actually, Shakespeare did the first That's What She Said joke.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Shakespeare was
Yeah,
cool, bro.
I can't. I think.
So, my cousin found this, and it's just a book of Shakespearean insults, and it's the greatest thing in the world. It's just all of his insults. So, let's find a good one.
Let's find a good one.
I bite my thumb at you.
Yeah, I kind of hate Romeo and Juliet, though.
Yeah.
I just bought Macbeth, though, and I've been reading it, and it's really good.
I think that's good. A boat.
Yeah, the boat.
How about that, Jacob? How about it? I'm upon God. I'm gonna shoot it. Trigger happy.
She adulterates hourly.
Remember, the Doctor never would shoot at a thing on his character.
Yeah, he would never.
I can't wait till we get to Day of the Daleks.
I love Day of the Daleks. Oh my.
If we watch it, we're gonna watch the original edition and not the special edition.
Oh yeah, that one has a special edition on it, doesn't it? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What's the
Where
difference?
Briggs voices the Daleks and they redid some of the effects.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of the few that I've watched, and it's honestly hard to tell the difference. But the revoicing of the Daleks is good, because the Dalek voices in Day of the Daleks are crap.
They are really bad.
Luckily, that's like the only one that I can remember with awful voices.
Well, which the weird Daleks at the beginning of the TV movie is weird.
This one has muscles like a horse.
oh my God.
Nice.
Oh.
Muscles like a horse. That's an interesting way to describe a woman.
Is that a compliment?
Hey girl, you got muscles like a horse.
Because apparently saying you're pretty is an insult.
Oh yeah. Have you seen that catcalling video? They count saying hi, have a nice day as catcalling. It's amazing.
See, those kind of people aren't like feminists. They're just
They are. Oh look, I want power.
Cow whore. That's gonna be my new nickname. Like, I'm gonna choose every account I have. That's gonna be my new YouTube channel, Cow whore. Yeah.
Yes, no more. I'm still here at high tide. Don't bother.
Well, no. Why would he bother? It's high tide. He'd be drowned.
What is he gonna do to her?
that's wow.
God.
That is a joke I've never thought about and never understood, but it's quite funny. And here we see Ela being awesome. Well, first we see some pretty disturbing crap here.
What's he doing?
Oh yeah, this is that scene.
Ooh.
And Leela's like, that's for calling my muscles like horses.
Mmm. Lady bacon.
So that's just his human-sized toaster.
Down into the sewers!
Watch out for the Ninja Turtles! We already know Master Splinter's in this.
Oh, this is the one with the big rat.
Oh, joy.
Master Splinter.
I just love the fact that a gong time. Could have been anything, but no, it's a gong.
Watch the video after the live stream, it's great. What's in the
Colin, I've got to ask, do you have exams at your school?
Like, final exams?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, because ours are next week, so we're probably going to do selection Friday, because that's our last day we have the day off.
Yeah.
We're going to do it in the evening Friday just because it's the last. We don't have exams, yay!
Wait, so do you have finals, like, before your Christmas break?
No, our exams are are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, because ours, we just do it the last 2 days before Christmas break.
No, we
So.
took quarters before Christmas break. And now we're taking semesters. My lord.
I love he's just like, he was the one who did it!
They didn't even pay me.
How am I going to pay for my boyfriend's drinking habits?
Slightly in poor taste.
Investigator has been called in personally by the yard.
I love how Jake was like, I am exaggerating everything.
There should be a Doctor Who musical.
He told me to watch Casey.
There is.
There is?
In the 80s.
Oh, there is!
The Ultimate Adventure. It had 3 songs. It was written by Terrence Dix. It starred John Pertwee and Colin Baker.
Does footage of it exist?
I want to see that so bad.
The only recording that exists is a low-quality one that is on YouTube.
Let's watch it.
Oh, I want to watch it so bad.
We'll watch it.
So fantastically bad.
I'm ready.
I will put it in the cup if you guys want.
Put it in the cup!
It was also adapted into an audio drama, but I've seen the stage version. You have to realize it's a really poor VHS copy, but it's glorious.
Oh man, I want to see it now. The Time Cabinet? Is it?
Yeah, Time Cabinet sounds somewhat underwhelming.
Is it the TARDIS or Time Cabinet?
It's just a cabinet full of clocks.
Oh.
Is that
Yeah,
like,
Weng-Chiang just lost his watch.
Oh no. How am I supposed to know what time it is? Yeah. What's he doing to that machine?
I think out of context this is a little bit.
Yeah, this is. Don't take this out of context.
What did I say about sex in Doctor Who?
Yay! Leela's now in less clothes, and there's a giant rat.
Everybody rejoice! Leela's closer to being naked.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, give me a hug.
I just want to be your friend.
That rat must be what's his face from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Their mentor or whatever.
Shredder, I think.
No.
Splinter?
No.
Shredder. Yeah, Shredder's the bad guy.
No.
This is how little I know about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I don't know any. The only thing I know about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the crappy movie that came out a few,
Kitty!
like 2014 or whatever.
Kitty!
Yeah, that they're making a sequel because Michael
Actually-
Bay.
I didn't think the first one was actually that bad though.
Kitty, Kitty, say hi! Say hi to the internet. Okay, goodbye.
That episode.
10 out of 10. 10 cats out of 10.
I'm guessing we'd all give it 10 out of 10.
10 Lego Exos
Yeah.
out of 10. Now available in a store near you.
Again, Sam, this is one of the stories that you want to watch over and over again because it's so good.
I do. Kitty.
So that's all we are doing to this evening because again we split up 2 6-parters just because those are too hard to do in one sitting.
Cat. No. No!
So see you guys next time when we do parts 4.